Hey guys, welcome back to Team One Punch Yu-Gi-Oh! Today we'll be doing the combo video, or sorry, the combo tutorial that was promised from the last vid on the Remote Dual Invitational Qualifiers top 8 list. So yeah, I'll be doing five combos, five basic combos, and then I'll be doing some test hands. So yeah, let's definitely see what's going on with that. All right, so for the first combo, and this is the most basic combo of the deck, is Meltdown, is just Meltdown or Alistair. Either one is fine uninterrupted. It gives you a negate, which is sometimes good enough to stop your opponent, along with hand traps, etc., etc. So, uninterrupted Meltdown is best because your fusion spell gets protection, and they can't respond on the summon of your fusion. So basic combo includes activate Meltdown, Meltdown's effect, search Alistair, normal summon Alistair, activate effect, search invocation, link into Almirage, link into Secure Guard now, activate invocation, banish, and summon your Makaba. Alright? So basic combo, that's how it works. Alright? And that's the bread and butter. This is bread and butter. You're doing this with this deck like I don't know, 9 times out of 10. Bread and butter combo. So yeah, that's the standard. And you normally have hand traps to back that up. So yeah. Now the other engine we play, Dogmatika, also has a one card starter. So it's either with Nadir or Ecclesia. Now with Nadir, it's a little bit better, but so let's start with Ecclesia first. So combo two, we have Ecclesia. So she has two effects. She can either be normal summoned or she can be special summoned. And how she's special summoned is if there's an extra that monster on the field, she can definitely activate her effect from hand to special summon herself to the field. And then when she's special summoned to the field, she can search any Dogmatica card, right? So she's a one card starter just like Alistair. So how we use her is we let's say she's the only card, only combo piece, normal summon Ecclesia, and we can search three things here, right? We can search three cards depending on how or opponent's what deck or opponent is playing, right? So the first card and the two most basic combos ever is gonna be Ecclesia, activate effect, search Fleur de Lis. So what Fleur de Lis? Fleur de Lis is a non-targeting negate, monster negate, that happens if your opponent controls, if a extra monster is on the field, right? It can special summon itself. When it's special on summon, it can just negate a card. So it's one effect. So it's one hand effect, like a hand trap, and then it summons and then negates immediately, right? So that's how it works. So yeah, this is just a standard card that you can search for with Fleur de Lis. So you can just normal summon, search, and negate. Another card you can search for is you can search Punishment, and then Punishment is a trap card that targets a monster on the field, and you have to send card, a monster from your extra deck with attack equal to or greater than the attack of the monster on the field, right? Um, so normally the monsters you're typically going for is like 2500s. So that way you can send like your Ash Dragon or you can send a Apcolone, and you can definitely have follow-up in those cards, right? So yeah, this is a good play starter and follow-up insurer. So yeah, this is a good card nonetheless. Now the next card you can definitely go for with this is the Big Brother, and Ecclesia's Big Brother is none other than Maximus, right? So what Maximus does is that you banish a extra that monster from your side of from your graveyard, and then you can summon it. So yeah, so a fusion synchro XYZ or link monster, you can just banish it from your graveyard and special summon it. That's the conditions for its summon, right? Now is its effect is you and your opponent send two cards from their extra deck to the graveyard. That's it. That's the effect. You are locked out of your extra deck because most of the Dogmatika cards do that, but this one, the effect is you send two cards from your extra deck to the graveyard, your opponent send two cards from the extra deck to the graveyard. So normally what you want to send with this card is you want to send App Cologne and you want to send Ash Dragon because Ash Dragon secures you a follow-up. Ash Dragon's effect activates at end phase. You can search a Dogmatica monster, or you can special summon a Dogmatica monster. So normally you want to have this, and field, and then end phase you can search Fleur de Lis, or if you already have Fleur de Lis in hand, you can search another Ecclesia for follow-up. Now, App Cologne searches when it's sent to the graveyard, you add a Shadal card from your graveyard or deck to your hand and then you discard a card, or rather, you send a card from your hand to the graveyard. So yeah, these are normally the best two targets you want to send going first. Going second, you can definitely send like Entis. You can send like Entis or other monsters depending on what you're fighting or based on what you're going up against and based on what's the best cards to choose in the scenario. So yeah, those are the three main combos for the three most basic combos off the deck. All right, now let's go into the two card combos. So the two card combos, Meltdown, Ecclesia. All right, so Meltdown and Ecclesia with just three random cards. Yeah, so with three random cards. This is how the combo works. Activate Meltdown, search Alistair, normal summon Alistair, add Invocation, Link, Almirage, Secure Guard, activate Invocation, banish, summon Makaba, activate Invocation, add back your Alistair to hand. So yeah, add back your Alistair to hand, and then this gets shuffled into the deck. Um, you can now special summon Ecclesia. So special summon Ecclesia, activate effect, add Maximus. Banish Almirage, summon Maximus, activate Maximus's effect. You send App Cologne, you send Ash Dragon, and when you do that, your opponent sends whatever. You activate App Cologne's effect. You're going to add Schism to your hand. Then after you add Schism to your hand, you have to discard a card. So you just discard one of the randoms. Yeah, so you discard one of the randoms, and then end phase, you activate Ash Dragon's effect. In this case, seeing that you already have a Alistair follow-up, you wouldn't need to add the Ecclesia. So you just add a Fleur-de-Lis as an extra monster negate. And then you would just, this would be definitely set in main phase 2. Before you get to end phase, you just set your Schism, and then you'd have Alistair in hand, plus Fleur-de-Lis, two unknowns, possibly hand traps, Makaba, Virtuous, Maximus on your field with a potential window on their turn. So they have to fight two monster negates plus window. That's pretty strong if you ask me. So yeah. So let's go into the other combos. So the fifth and final combo that I have for you guys today. Let me just pat this up. So yeah, the fifth and final combo that I have for you guys is gonna be Meltdown Nadir. All right. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because this is this is a two card combo. So this won't be like a this is like a grind game hand. So if you find this in the grind, this is what you can do with it. So you can do that same first turn setup that I just did with the Meltdown with the Alistair Ecclesia. You can do that exact same thing without having to discard. Right? So how you do it is you activate Meltdown, same stuff. Search Alistair, normal summon Alistair effect. Search invocation, where is it? Search invocation, link, Almirage, secure guard now, activate invocation, banish, banish, summon Makaba, activate invocation, on top of your shuffle in your deck, add to hand. So now you have a Alistair, right? You're gonna now activate Nadir Servant, and then with Nadir Servant, you're gonna send App Cologne. You're gonna search Ecclesia, and then with Ecclesia, you're going to activate App, and then after resolving Nadir, you're gonna activate App Cologne's effect. You're going to add Schism, and then you have to discard a card, or you have to send a card from your hand to the graveyard for App Cologne. So you're gonna send that added Schism to the graveyard. Now, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna special summon Ecclesia in defense, and Ecclesia's effect will search Maximus. You're gonna then banish the Almirage Engrave, summon Maximus, activate Maximus's effect, and this time you're gonna be sending Ash Dragon, and then you're gonna send a Construct. Alright? So what this will do, Construct's effect will trigger, which is to target a Shaddoll spell or trap in the graveyard and add it to your hand. So your graveyard is gonna be App Cologne, Titanclad, and Construct. And then you're gonna have a Schism set. You have an Alistair in hand, and then in your end phase, you're gonna have Ash Dragon's effect activate to add Fleur-de-Lis. So again, two monster negates plus multiple windows. This is because this is a window your turn, in their turn, and one window in my turn or for their following turn. So yeah, this is pretty strong. Plus a double monster negate. Yeah, that seems pretty strong. So yeah, those are the combos. Let's see what we can do with some test hands, okay? So let's see how come. Give this a few shuffles. Yeah, give this a few shuffles. Pile shuffle 10, standard for Chem. Yeah, I'm doing about like three test hands just to see, just to show you guys like how consistent this deck is. All right. So like three test hands or yeah, 3 to 5 test hands. Let's see how it goes. But I just really want to show you guys like how consistent this deck is in making that board. All right. All right. So how they normally did it in the RDIQ was half and then top five. So one, two, three, four, five. It goes to the bottom. Now the starting five is gonna be Nadir, Strike, Punishment, Alistair, and Impermanence. So I just want you guys to see I don't make this stuff up. This deck is super consistent. Which deck is beating this going first? We have full combo, right? So, and even if we get hand trapped, they still have to fight like three trap cards. Three of the strongest trap cards, you know? So yeah, that is definitely serious. So normal summon Alistair, activate effect, search invocation, link, Almirage, link, secure Gardener, activate invocation, banish, summon Makaba, activate invocation, add to hand, invocation goes into the deck, activate Nadir, send Avcalone, same stuff, nothing changed, send Avcalone search Schism. Yeah, this is the probably the most consistent deck there is right now. Schism dump Schism, Schism add, then Avcalone dump Schism. You're gonna search the Ecclesia, summon Ecclesia, add Maximus, summon Maximus, and then Maximus effect, sending Construct and Titanclad. Construct add this with this in hand, and then on top of this monstrous board, we have Schism set, Strike set, Punishment set, Impermanence set, right? You can even hold the Impermanence for like a Trap Negate, but even if they Imperm Makawa, you're still fine because you have all these cards. So I would not recommend to hold the Imperm. I would just set it, to be honest. And then end phase, you're gonna have a Maximus in hand. So yeah, this is gonna be your board, right? This is gonna be your board. So yeah, let's shuffle up and move on to the other test hand. Yeah, I'm trying not to make this video very long, so yeah, I'll try to do these test hands as quickly as possible. I might skip a few steps, seeing that the combos are pretty much the same every time. It just depends on the hand, but the result will definitely remain the same. All right, so shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, this I'll give you good cuts here. Shuffle again. All right, half, top five. That's how they're doing in remote duels. Um, Terraforming, Ecclesia, Nadir, set rotation, strike. Wow, this hand is even better to be honest. Right? This hand is bonkers. So you're not going to be using Ecclesia this turn. That's a good thing about this hand. So activate Terraforming, search Meltdown, right? Then Meltdown, add Alistair, Alistair's effect, Alistair's effect, add Invocation, no, Link, Secure Gardener, Yeah, so you're basically doing the entire thing over again. So yeah, nadir effect, send, um, send opcolon, add schism, dumb schism. You're gonna sir, Ecclesia is gonna come, Maximus is gonna come. These two are gonna get dumped again. Construct, add back, schism. Yeah, construct, add back schism. This goes into the deck, and then these two are gonna be set. You're gonna activate set rotation. So this is what I was talking about. This is where it gets spicy. So you're gonna have a secret village set to your side, and you're gonna give your opponent a meltdown. So how it works is that you're gonna activate secret village. So because you have two spellcasters on the field, right? You have two spellcasters on the field, along with a schism and a strike, right? Plus you have Ecclesia in hand, you're gonna have Alistair in hand, plus you're gonna have what's it called? Fleur de Lis in hand, right? So you are not winning at all. So you have no access to spells. I have a Solemn Strike just in case they find Pankratops. Schism for that one special summon. Like I really don't see you winning. This is like auto scoop game one. Yeah, so yeah, this is nasty, bro. This is definitely the deck. This is how the deck plays. And I'm doing this every time. All right. So yeah, let's put these over here because I'm pretty sure we're gonna use them again. So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. That was two test hands. Half. One, two, three, four, five. All right. So this is five cards. All right. So this time we didn't find any Alistair, but we did find the Dogmatika, which happens sometimes. I'm pretty sure the sixth card would. Well, no, I lied. It's not an Alistair. So activate Nadir. You're gonna always want to start with Nadir. Seeing that you have call by too, save Nadir. Some people say just go Ecclesia. I say Nadir because Nadir saves your hand advantage. So activate Nadir, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna send Abkalon. Abkalon's effect. No. Uh, Resolve this first. Resolve. Add Ecclesia. Abkalon's effect. Add Schism. Send Schism. Normal summon activate effect. You're going to add Maximus. Summon Maximus by banishing Abkalon, which is fine. Activate Maximus's effect, and then you're still gonna send Construct, and you're gonna send Titanclad. Construct is gonna add this, alright? And then this is gonna be your hand. So set, 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 set. So Imperm Chalice, Call by, and Schism with this, and then you're gonna add your Monster Negate in Fleur de Lis. So you have triple Monster Negate with Fleur de Lis, Call by the Grave for any graveyard eccentric decks, along with a Schism. Yeah, good luck beating that, guys. So yeah, let's do one more combo. Yeah, let's do just one more combo just to see, or two more combos just to see a best of five and how consistent this deck is. Yeah, as I said, the deck is pretty smooth. The only thing I would definitely change, or the that I forgot to include in the list, was some talents. I would definitely play two talents because those are the only cards that's missing. I was supposed to get them for the event. If I had them for the event, I'm pretty sure I would have won the entire thing because, yeah, as I said, as you can see, the deck is pretty consistent. I just had trouble outing Dragoon a couple of games, and I'm sure if I had talents, that would definitely not be the case. So, yeah, half, one, two, three, four, five to the bottom. All right, I'm so glad that I actually got a hand with Pot of Prosperity because people don't like this because they never know what to take out. So let me show you what I do. For me, I in this deck you really can't do six because as you can see, you use your extra deck quite a lot, and you never know when you might need a card. So for me, going first, I always just this is what I always take out. I always banish a construct, one Entis, and a Raiden. So these are my three that I always take out. Um, Sometimes, depending on the hand, I'll just take out a Mikaba instead of the Entis because Entis really does a lot in the late game. Those Nadir top decks are insane with discarding the extra. So I try to preserve this as long as possible. And most of the times, you really only need one Mikaba, right? If you find yourself going into more than one sometimes, it's either because you're trying to go for game or you're playing bad, right? So yeah. So sometimes it's either these two are always mandatory unless I'm playing against Tri Brigade. If I'm playing against Tri Brigade or Virtual World, I never put this in there, right? But this is mandatory. This is always one card that has to go. So sometimes I'll switch it up with Mekaba, and then I'll use the BLS link. Yeah. So this is the three. Um, that's three. This is three. As you can see, the construct. So these are normally the five targets that I use. Sometimes I'll even throw a window in there. So yeah, this is the six targets. So if you really want to push for six, this would be the best thing to do on preserving your resources, etc., etc. But sometimes you really never know how the game goes, so you never really want to banish six. So I interchange between these three. Sorry if you're not seeing it properly. Yeah, so I definitely interchange between these three. So yeah, so three, Winda, Makaba, Construct. So no, not Winda, Raijin, Makaba, Construct. Banish face down. One, two, three. See? Found a combo piece. So I found that. These go to the bottom. And it's the same combo. Normal summon, activate effect. Seeing that we have this, we're gonna be searching. Yeah, interesting. What's the line? Oh yeah, we can just get follow. So we're gonna just with this, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I would definitely still go for Maximus here. Um, No, I wouldn't go for Maximus. I would just go for Punishment. Yes, Punishment would be the right play because you have nothing to banish for Maximus. So you just normal summon, go for Punishment, and it would just be set 3 and pass. So you have Ash, Monster Negate, and double Chalice and Punishment. So yeah, GG's on that, my friend. So yeah. Let's see. One more, just one more. Just giving you guys one more combo. One more combo. Alright, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Half. One, two, three, four, five. Top five. Alright, so yeah, definitely found full combo here. Terraforming gets us the Alistair, so we do the Alistair combo. We already found Maximus, so we just banish the Almirage Engrave, and then we do the other stuff from there. Plus, we found Punishment and Call by, so we're not losing to any hand traps. So yeah, guys, that is the deck, and as you can see, super duper consistent. Like the hands are insane with this deck. I definitely recommend this to any new player coming in. The combos are not definitely insane, but where skills come into play is like making key decisions. Like even on the Pot of Prosperity targets, what to side, what not to side, etc., etc. If you guys would like me to do a video on that, you can definitely leave that in the comments as well. But yeah, guys, the deck is super monstrous. Alistair, and Ecclesia, GG. Yeah, so that's the combo video. And if you'd made it this far, I have to say thanks so much. You viewing this far in the video means a lot to me. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Team One Point signing out.